Good morning, third graders. This is your English teacher. Today, we're going to talk about weather and temperature. But before we start, we need to tell what's the day and the date. Today is Monday and it's the 28th of December, 2020. As usual, we're going to write the classroom rules. Rule number 1, listen to the teacher. Rule number 2, be quiet. Rule number 3, be tidy and clean. Rule number 4, be a good student. So, as I said, today we're going to talk about the weather. In this presentation, we're going to make a quick review about the weather. We're going to talk about the rainy weather, snowy weather, sunny, windy, cloudy, foggy, and also we're going to learn about this. This is what we use to measure temperature. It's called the thermometer. Are you ready? Oh, we have a stop sign here. Let's see, what do we need to do? Before you continue this video, I have this note for you. Don't forget to watch the last video, because if you didn't, you cannot solve the questions that we have in the video. Let's start with the first question. Put the letters in the right order. Write the word in the space. What's the weather like in the desert? Let's read the sentences. Sentence number 1. Deserts are very places. And we have these letters, Y, D, and R. What do you think? 2. They get very little AINR. What do you think this word is? 3. Deserts are usually during the day. THO. I'm sure you know it. 4. They are often at night. ODCL. Think, think, think. Let's start with number 1. Good job. Deserts are very dry places. 2. Exactly. They get very little rain. 3. Nice work. I told you it's easy. Deserts are very hot during the day. And the last one, number 4. I knew you can do it. They are often cold at night. Well done. Now let's move to the next question. As you can see here, we have these photos that show us how is the weather in each picture. In the first picture, we can see it's sunny. Second picture, it's windy. Third picture, it's snowing. Fourth, it's raining. And the last one, it's cold. Let's see, what does the question want? Which weather sentence is missing? Write in the space. Let's read the sentences. We're getting wet. Put on your umbrella. What do you think we're talking about here? Very nice. Yes, it's raining. Nice work. 2. It's a lovely day. It's warm and the sky is blue. Good job. It's sunny. Let's see number 3. It's winter. The ground is getting whiter and whiter. Good job. Of course, it's snowing. Number 4. The trees are blowing. Let's fly a kite. Yes, it's windy. The last one. We must put on coats, hats, boots, and gloves. Then we can go outside. Yes, excellent. It's cold. You are really smart kids. Now let's move to question number 3. Let's look at the chart and answer the questions. As you can see here, we have time and we have temperature. We should know that we measure the temperature with degrees. And we have here AM, which means morning, PM, which means afternoon and evening. Let's read the time. 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 p.m., or we can say midday, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 12 a.m., or midnight, and the last one, 3 a.m. Now, I will read the temperature. 28 degrees, 35 degrees, 42 degrees, 41 degrees, 38 degrees, 34 degrees, 32 degrees, 31 degrees. This is the chart that we are talking about, and we have to answer some questions. Let's read question number 1. When was the temperature at the highest? The highest point. When did the temperature reach the highest point? If you go to the temperature and look at the temperatures here, you're going to see that the highest temperature of them all is 42 degrees. And when we go back to see what time was it, it's going to be 12 p.m. Now let's read the second question. When was the temperature at the lowest? If you go back to the temperature again, you're going to see that the lowest temperature was 28 degrees, and it looks like it was at 6 a.m. in the morning. The last question, what was the temperature at 9 in the morning? Now, if we go back at 9 a.m., we're going to see that, yes, it's 35 degrees. So the answer for question number 1 is that it was the highest temperature at 12 p.m. and the lowest was at 6 a.m. The last question that asked about what was the temperature at 9 in the morning, if you go back to the chart, we're going to write 35 degrees. I know that it's an easy question, and I know that you are really smart. Good job. Now let's move to the last question. As you can see here, we have this thing. Well, this thing is called the thermometer. It's a tool that I use in order to measure temperature and to see if the temperature is cold, cool, warm, or very hot. Now, as you can see, we have many degrees. We have minus 10 degrees, 0 degree, 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, and 40 degrees. You're going to see these degrees on the thermometer. Let's see what does the question want. Find where each temperature is. Right, hot, warm, cool, or cold. We have 35 degrees. If we go back to the thermometer, we're going to see that 35 is going to be between 30 degrees and 40 degrees. So it's going to be here. Okay. Now, number two, it's 10 degrees. This is 10 degrees. It's minus 5 degrees. Now, if we go back to the thermometer, we're going to see that here it's minus 10. So minus 5 is going to be between minus 10 and minus 0. Maybe it's here. And the last one, it's 20 degrees. This is it, 20 degrees. Now let's see, what is the weather according to each temperature degree? It's 35 degrees. As you remember, we said that 35 degrees is between 30 and 40, so it's here. I can say yes, it's hot. Now, if we go back to 10 degrees and we look at the thermometer, we're going to say that it's cool. It's minus 5 degrees. It's below 0. Of course, it's going to be very cold. And the last one, it's 20 degrees. If you go back to 20 degrees, yes, it's going to be warm. Thank you for listening. I hope that you really enjoyed the lesson. See you next time.